You're as talented as anybody that we've played. We made a lot of strides. We made a lot of improvements. The one thing, I want you to remember just one thing. Unlike basketball or football or soccer, there's a time clock. And when the time runs out, whatever the score is, the score is. In baseball, there is a huge advantage. They've got to get you out 18 times for them to win the game. 18 times. When we got down in the first inning, before we even had a chance to bat, at least half of you were already beat. At least half of you were sulking. At least half of you didn't give us your best. And guess what? The half that was giving it their best, they were affected by the ones that were sulking. I'm not going to call anybody out. I think you know who you are. But I want you to learn from that, okay? Every time you play a game, you need to learn. As long as you're playing, there is no downside to playing as hard as you can all the time. There's no downside. I've seen teams come back from 15-0 deficits and win. Did they win because they were sulking? The teams that come back from a 15-0 deficit are the ones that kept fighting. So you never have a chance to win unless you keep fighting, all right? But you guys were beat, half of you were beat before we even went up to bat the first time. I want you to learn from that, all right? This is the last time I'm going to talk about it. Most of you are going to play in the Warsaw Invitational next week. Yeah, and we are going to have a lot of fun. We are going to learn from this. This has been a very successful all-star season. I can't remember the last time Warsaw 9-10-year-old got this far in the tournament. I can't remember. Most of the time we don't make it into tournament play. And it's not because we don't have great all-stars. Like I said, you guys are great all-stars. And you learn. You learn quickly and you put it together. But that one, what's that one thing I want you to remember? What's the one thing I drew? Learn from your mistakes. Okay, but the one thing that we can learn from tonight. You remember what happened after the first inning? What did I just say? Half of you quit? Never stop fighting. You never... Cam Feather was running as fast as he could down the baseline at the end of the game. That's what I want. I want you fighting until the bitter end. You make them win. Don't let them win by quitting. Okay? Make them win. Don't let them win by quitting. That's what I want you to remember. You guys got it? We're locked in? Coaches, you have anything?
No, I'll just echo that. The mental, you know, he said a number of times, 90% mental. we checked out mentally and emotionally. First of all, I don't think we started in it mentally where we needed to be, but we quickly checked out whatever we had, and it's awful quick. And we've said it before, from the very first pitch to the very last pitch and everyone in between, you got to fight and compete all the way. We didn't do it. You know, we had some stretches through this tournament where we've done it very well. We've had some stretches that we didn't. Tonight, we didn't do it nearly enough. I just echo that. I think we let it get to us and checked out way too soon. And it affects every bit, you know, offensively, defensively, base running, missing signs, every little thing. And it affected us every aspect of the game. And then it just snowballs from there. So that's what you learn from it. We've said it, you know, you're physically talented, but now we have to be mentally tough. That's what's going to make you better players.
Coach?
Yeah, couple thoughts. Weren't we 4-2? That's pretty doggone good, guys. 4-2 in this tournament is doggone good. Okay. My biggest thing outside of baseball is it's been good to get to know each one of you. I know all of you now. Now next year when I see you out the baseball field, I'm going to be able to scream at you and slap your butt. Okay?
Hard.
And I will. You just wait. Maybe not in Helicas, but the rest of you guys, I'll kick your butt. So.
You don't want special treatment, do you?
Just slap you on
She
the
fights
back.
like a girl.
Slap you on the back. Who's playing next week?
You recording that?
1, 2, 3, 4,
Raise your
5.
hand. Raise your hand.
6 on this team. And we're going to pick up some of your teammates from the other team.
In 2 weeks, who's available? First weekend in August.
I think I am.
Yeah,
I think
your
we
dad
are.
said you are.
Matt, I think we are.
Okay. Remind your parents tonight. I sent out an email yesterday because I'm entering us into another tournament in Wolcottville. It's up near Ligonier, Kenneville, Ligonier. Okay, so we're going to play in the Warsaw Invitational next week. We're going to play in the Wolcottville Invitational the following week. Okay, so we got 2 more tournaments in us. I know everybody's not going to be able to do both of them, but I need to know who is because we're going to be in them both. Okay? Huh? Yep, that's right. You're going to have to.
Okay. Bring it in, Tigers.
You have a choice,
Bring it in.
Jesse.
Now listen. When you think back at this game, there's only one thing I want you to remember. I don't want you to remember the score. I want you to remember to never quit, okay? You're never going to quit in another task in life. I don't care if you're studying for a test. I don't care what sport you're playing, right? We're never going to quit. That's what we're going to remember about tonight. Okay?
Remember that when
Got it,
you're married,
Coach.
too.
All right? Got it? Got it?
Gotcha,
Got it?
Coach.
Got it?
Gotcha, Coach.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Tigers! All right.